Castling. As the name suggests, it is a special move in chess in order to defend the king involving a player's king and either of the player's rooks. It is the only move in chess in which a player moves two pieces in the same move, and it is the only move aside from the knight's move where a piece can be said to jump over another. Hello friends, this is Chessmate. If this is your first time on this channel and you want to take chess serious, please subscribe to this channel and click the bell icon, so that you don't miss any of our videos. Castling consists of moving the king 2 squares towards a rook on the player's first rank, then moving the rook to the square over which the king crossed. There are two types of castling: king-side castling and queen-side castling. In king-side castling, the castling is done towards the right side of the player as shown. In queen-side castling, the castling is done towards the left side of the player as shown. Rules of castling. There are 6 basic rules for castling. I will explain each one of them detailed. Rule number 1. The king and the chosen rook are on the player's first rank. For an example, here the king and the chosen rook are on the player's first rank. It means they are on the first row from the player's end. Rule number 2. Neither the king nor the chosen rook has previously moved. For an example, here the white can perform a king-side castling. But instead of performing a castling, he just moved his king. By moving the king, he lost the right to perform a castling. Now he can't perform castling even if the king returned to its initial position. Rule number 3. There should be no pieces between the king and the chosen rook. For an example, here the white can't perform a queen-side castling, since there is a knight between the rook and the king. Rule number 4. The king should not be currently in check. For an example, here the white can't perform castling, because his king is currently in check by the black's queen. Rule number 5. The king should not pass through a square that is attacked by an enemy piece. For an example, here the white can't perform a king-side castling, because the black's queen is placing a check in the white king's castling path. Rule number 6. The king should not end up in a check. For an example, here the white king can't perform a king-side castling, because the white king will end up in a check by the black's queen at the end of the castling. Misperceptions in castling. There are some misperceptions that comes into play with castling. In order to avoid those, I am adding 2 more rules as follows. Rule number 7. The chosen rook may be under attack. Viktor Koknoy, in his 1974 candidates final match with Anatoly Karpov, famously asked the arbiter if castling was legal when the castling rook was under attack. The arbiter answered in the affirmative. Koknoy executed the move, and Karpov resigned shortly after. Rule number 8. The rook may move through an attacked square. In 1960, Cecil Purdy castled queenside against Yuri Averbakh. Averbakh pointed out that the rook passed over a square controlled by white and thought it was illegal. Purdy pointed out that the castling was legal since this applies only to the king. The game continues. The notation for castling, in both the descriptive and the algebraic systems, is OO with the king-side rook and OO with the queen-side rook. Links are given in the description box. Let me know if you have any questions about this video in the comment box. Thumbs up if you like this video. Also don't forget to subscribe. See you again in another interesting video.